What's up, everyone? ODCDATSME here, and today we're going to do a special Friday unboxing and figure talk with my good friend ROGUES here.
Hey, how's it going? Hello.
And I've been excited. I've been talking about this unboxing all week, especially on my live streams. I finally got this stuff. I got a really good deal on it. I actually had someone from a Facebook page hook me up with some of this stuff. I know they're really hard to come by, and they're a pain in the ass to come by. But making friends on Facebook helps. So,
yeah.
All right. First thing we're gonna start off with the rare, exciting stuff. We're gonna start off with it's gonna be like a wrestling card. You know, you gotta start off with your lower carders, your mid carders, and then move up to the main event. So that's how we're gonna do this. All right. So
or
first,
if you go to like an ice cream shop, he's serving vanilla right now.
Yeah.
Like Rocky Road is clear at the end. The sprinkles.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta have vanilla first.
Exactly. First we're gonna start off. That's a good analogy, by the way. First we're gonna start off with the two Marvel Legends I picked up, which are, and I know they're missing the BAF pieces, but because I already put them together, these were the two I was missing, and I actually found them in store. I actually found them at Kmart.
Really? Nice.
So there's Hobgoblin and Silk. This head on Silk is probably one of the best Marvel Legends that I've seen. As far as, I would say her and Kitty Pryde are probably the two best that I've seen from Marvel Legends, period.
From what you said in our group, I think you said that's probably one of the best female sculpted heads that they have ever done.
Yes, yeah, and this one too. These two.
Yeah.
The good thing about this head sculpt too is that you can actually use these heads for Elektra.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Which is perfect. So you can have one on her, and the other one that you're not using, you can use for Elektra, which is perfect. And both these head sculpts are beautiful. They're fantastic. So I picked those up, and I finished the Build-A-Figure Space Venom, which I'll do the review of, since I'm only doing BAF reviews right now for some reason. I don't know why.
I was going to ask.
That's like the second one I've done. I still have like two more. So, next I picked up. I found Carrie Kelly. She was on Amazon for $16, so I picked her up.
It's a good figure. I like that figure a lot.
And then I got my long-awaited suited Batman. Thank God.
Dude, you are going to like that Batman. I was real surprised. I don't know if you've seen my review, but I was surprised of what the armor is. I thought there was no articulation in there. I was real surprised.
Yeah, when I saw the prototypes for these figures, I told myself, even if I just get one of these, this will be the one that I get.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy with the way it looks, just even in package. It's got some nice weight to it too. It's a heavy duty figure. I
was dismissive about it. I got Carrie Kelly. I thought, that's all I really wanted. And then with the whole $5 thing that was going through Walmart, I was like, all right, I'll pick it up. I'd have paid $20 for that figure. It's good. It's a good figure.
Yeah, it's good. I probably would have paid $20 for Batman. Yeah, definitely. Next is we got the Legends series, Chris Jericho. This is actually the first and only modern Chris Jericho figure I have.
Really?
Yeah, because for some reason, I don't know why, WWE just didn't release a lot of his modern look. Like, there's a lot of his vintage look, like including basics and stuff like that. But I missed out on both the modern versions for him, and I finally have one. So this is actually a Legends line that they actually brought back, and they're basically all they are is re-releases. With I think one new figures in the line, which was Magnum TA, which is someone I need to get. But these are all re-releases, but it gives people a chance to get these figures when they, if they missed out on them the first time. So I actually dig what they're doing with the Legends line. I appreciate that. Next, I'm working through this pretty quick. All right, next we have two NECA figures, and I was pretty pissed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was pretty pissed off at NECA because I bought the Pacific Rim Gypsy, and the fucking arm snapped off right out of package.
Really?
And you know how I am. As soon as shit breaks out of package, And it's not like I'm a ham-fisting these figures and like grinding them when I'm, all I'm doing is I'm carefully taking them out of the package, and the fucking arm just fell off, like on my lap. And even Maureen, my wife, was sitting right next to me, and she's like, "Well, that sucks." And I'm like, I'm just like looking at her, and I'm looking at the figure, and I'm just like, that's not even the word I would use. I would be using much more vulgarities than that sucks. But
I don't know what's worse, to have it break right out of package, or for us that are reviewing, you get to the review table and then it breaks on camera and you're just like, what the hell?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I would rather it break on camera. This way, you can get the passion really comes out of me there. I use that term loosely, but when shit breaks right out of package, there's no excuse for that. So NECA was on my shit list. They kind of still are, but I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt here. I know shit does break. And it does happen to some good lines. Unfortunately, with DC Collectibles, I had to put them on the back burner because they just broke way too many times on me. I've had over a dozen break on me. So But NECA, I've never had one break except for Gypsy. That's it. That's the only one I've ever had break on me. But anyway, I got Private Vasquez.
I saw that the other day. That's a good figure. Good looking figure.
She was my favorite character in Aliens. If it were up to me, I would have made her the leader instead of Hicks.
Yeah,
because she was way more of a badass than anyone in that movie. But yeah, she's awesome. I would highly recommend picking her up, and I'm going to try and shoot that review soon. The next NECA figure I got was the Uncharted 4 Nathan Drake action figure. This is the ultimate version. This is what NECA has been releasing to us, is the ultimate version of these action figures where they add in extra heads and every gun available that the characters used in said movie or video games. So there is
that's a nice
Nathan
figure.
Drake. Yeah, he looks he's pretty dope. I can't wait to get him out of box. And
what's the scale on it? Like
typical NECA. I mean, here's let's see. Who do I have? This is your regular 6-inch figure. This is like a Funko 6-inch figure, right? It's pretty much scale with Marvel Legends.
Okay.
And then here's a out of a box NECA figure. So they're about 7 inches tall. A little bit taller than Marvel Legends, but
probably right at like the designer series for DC Collectibles, like the Capullo line. They're taller than the 6-inch action figures. Yep. Taller than icons and taller than... Okay, I got you. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much their scale. It's around 7 inches. Okay, so next... Okay, all right. Oh, no, I have a couple others. Hold on. Before we get to the big wigs. All right, next I picked up a rarity for me, but I remember this figure from the movie, and I remember falling in love with the character's design. He was actually also in the Filmation and the comics, I think. And but he had a smaller role, and there was actually, I don't think he had a speaking role in the comics, but I picked up Blade from Masters of the Universe Classics.
Oh, nice.
And so here he is out of box.
Oh, cool.
I just love the design. It looks just like a badass, so.
Yeah.
So I picked him up. I got him really cheap. I got him for like $25. So.
Right off Matty Collector?
No, I actually got it off. I got it off eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got it off eBay. Yeah, $25 for a Motu is pretty a really good price, because usually they're base price of $30 for the most part. All right, next, that's the only Motu figure I got, because I really don't pick those up too often. But recently, I went to Hasbro Toy Shop, and they had these available, which is, oops, I'm hitting buttons, apparently. Oops. All right. It's the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Kylo Ren.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up, I do have Obi-Wan Kenobi, so now I have the set is complete. I don't really care to pick up the Jenna or so, because they're going to have her in the regular release, but it was actually nice to have this even though he's going to be released too. But he comes with a little bit more. I mean, he's got that extra damaged Vader helmet, and he's got his helmet. He comes with this beautiful little stand with the First Order logo on it, and I think it looks really good for the most part.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
And that's the updated lightsaber as well, correct?
Yes, correct. That's it's actually sculpted better than the first, or I should say the 2-pack. I think it might be a little bit different from the 2-pack. I'm not 100% sure. I have to compare them. But for some reason, it looks a little bit
because I remember mine's upstairs in my review room, but like where the main part of the saber was, they had like the trailings that were kind of sculpted and molded on that looked a little funky. That looks a lot cleaner.
Oh yeah, this is I'm pretty sure it might be the same one from the dual set. You know, I'm talking about the what was it?
Starkiller base.
Starkiller base set. It's pretty much the same one. I would like to do a comparison and try and see if they're exactly the same. I wonder if the sculpting's a little bit different or if the blade is sculpted different, but it's probably the same. Same figure. Okay, that's it. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding.
See
ya. Okay. All right. Here come the big. Oh wait, no, one more. Jesus.
Crap, there's more. Jeez.
Yeah. So this I picked up from Big Bad Toy Store. A lot of people might not know what this line is. It's actually a higher priced G.I. Joe line. Some people don't like the designs. I actually like these designs for these figures. They look a little bit more grungy and a little bit more dirty. And it's actually the Acid Rain 3 3/4 inch line.
Oh, okay.
Now these guys do run a little bit more. They're around the $20 range for 3 3/4 inch figures. Kind of asking a lot, but I picked up what was this, Buck? Here, I think it's Buck. I'm pretty sure it is. I can get him out of this slip.
I had no idea that was tied into G.I. Joe. I thought it was.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It's its own.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not tied into Joe.
But you were saying, did you say it fits in with Joe then? I mean, like size and all that.
As far as scale, they're 3 3/4 inch. Yeah, but they come in this beautiful boxing where you open it up and it's got almost like a coffin in here, and it even has padding and everything in there for the figure. And this guy is a sniper. Now, I would actually like to compare this guy. And here's the rifle that he comes with. You can't really see it in the bag. Let me take it out of the bag. I would actually like to compare this guy to what is one of my favorite G.I. Joe figures, which is the Jungle Viper. Because when you look at his sniper rifle here and then you compare it to the Jungle Viper, it's actually very long. Similar and size and bulk also. So it's got length, it's got bulk, it's got size. And the cool thing about this is that it's very similar to the Jungle Viper, and it can actually be held better than the Jungle Viper. And I know you're probably telling me, you know, everyone's saying right now, well, it better be for $20. You know? But he does come with a full ghillie suit right here. And that's pretty much the head. Now, the other reason why I'm saying it looks so similar to the Jungle Viper is because if you look at that head, it kind of looks a little bit similar to the Jungle Viper when he has his visor down. Which is pretty cool. But the really awesome thing about this is that you can get this guy into a laying down sniper position with his head up. Because it has this extra little pivot joint right here. And it goes way back, and I'm still moving it. So when you lie this guy down, and he can hold everything perfectly, he's got probably better range of motion, better articulation than a Marvel Legend, I would say.
Jeez.
I would say he's probably on par with, like if Figuarts had a 3 3/4 inch line, this would be their line, I feel like. So it's a little bit higher priced, like I said. Stay tuned for the review. I'll do the review. I don't want to spend too much time chatting it up about this guy. But he does come with a full ghillie suit, and he is basically the team sniper on Buck's team, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Rob, did you want to add anything?
I'm just amazed at not at the price point, but the quality of it. Like, you're moving his head back, and I'm like, for most figures, you are beyond snapping of the neck.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
pretty tight, dude.
Yeah, it looks really good, and I'm pretty happy with them. I might actually pick up some more down the line, but I'll get into that in a second. We're going to talk some Kickstarter in a little bit. I know these guys aren't Kickstarter, but I want to talk about some Kickstarter. Okay, now here is the creme de la creme. Here are the things I've been waiting for a long time to get, and whether it was the price point, bad timing, didn't sign up for the Kickstarter when I had the chance, or passed on it, whatever, I'm kicking myself for it. But we've got some special items here. Okay, well, first, this is just to go with it, and this might give away what I'm going to show you guys. I picked this up the other day, and this was I actually got this at a flea market. It was from the Lord of the Rings line, and this is actually going to fit in perfectly with them. So that's just a little tidbit. But what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about probably my favorite figure that I own now, out of every figure I own. And that's saying a lot, okay? And I know how the anatomy works on these. I've had these in my hands before, so I understand how they work. But I'm talking Mythic Legions.
You've been talking these guys up lately. Yeah.
And it's not just lately. I mean, I've known about them. I guess I just never had them in hand. And I just got a really good hookup on these via Facebook friends. That's why it's always good to join Facebook groups, guys. If you guys are girls are looking for anything out there, this is probably my favorite figure I own. I've always been looking forward to new designs, new characters, new backstories, new anything. And these guys are absolutely fantastic. These are sculpted and made by the Four Horsemen. And if you all know who the Four Horsemen are, they did DC Universe Classics. Mm-hmm. They also did Motu, all the Motu figures. They sculpted all of those. So if you're a Motu fan, these are right down your alley. These are more of the, I think the more badass and more realistic versions of Motu. But these are fantastic. I have a couple out of package that I picked up. This is a dwarf right here.
Wow.
And the coolest thing about these figures, and I have some more to show you guys, everything is interchangeable. Every single thing on every single figure is interchangeable with any other figure in the line. So if I want to take the head off and put this head on someone else, I can. If I want to take the arms off, I can. The legs, the feet, I believe you can disconnect at the knee as well. The torsos, if I want to rip the torsos apart, you can do that. They just simply pop right off. Hopefully I don't do anything stupid here. There we go. As you can see, I just dismembered him, and it wasn't hard to do. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want. If you want to swap out loincloths or armor, you can do that. You can even peg these off the front. This just pegs right in, and now you could have a totally different looking figure. The customization and the options that you're given with Mythic Legions is bar none the best out of any other line ever. That's the best thing about these figures is you can customize them. You can make your own character if you want. You know what I mean? You could do whatever you want with these. Even these horns on the helmet, you can take those right off. No problem. Like this guy runs a little bit taller. And
wow, that's a cool one.
Yeah, it's amazing, and you can see that they do have different body bucks. They do have different body sizes. What's that?
I would say so. That'd be the type of I don't like the antlers. You can take those off.
You can take those right off and swap them whatever you want. If you want to put these horns on him from this guy, and you want to put the antlers on him, you can do that. You can do whatever you want. If you want to take this helmet off and you want to swap heads on these guys, you can do that. You want to swap torsos, you can do it. Swap arms, whatever you want to do. you can do it with Mythic Legions. Now, the pain in the ass about Mythic Legions is the fact that they're a Kickstarter. And while they're doing very well, I think they actually, the Four Horsemen grossed over $400,000 through the Kickstarter. It's the most that a Kickstarter's ever made.
Jeez.
They grossed, I think, $453,000 for this line. And that's how much people backed it and how much people were really into this line. And I just wish I could have done it because I missed out on a lot of them, especially a lot of the army builders. Now, these figures, if you're interested in them, they're going to run you, I think guys like Atlas here, this is Atlas the Conqueror, if you guys were interested in him. The main guys like Atlas and, what is it? Here is actually his brother, Attila. If you're interested in these guys, the main characters are going to run you around $35 a pop, which is asking a lot. The army builders are going to run you around $22. But what you're getting is better quality, I think, than Motu. You're getting better quality, better paint apps than Motu. You're getting interchangeability, customization, more options than Motu. And you're spending actually less than you would on a Motu figure. I know some run around 27, but on secondary markets, it's around the same price, $30, $35. Now with army builders, like I said, it's $22, and they also have package deals. So if you guys wanted to spend, like a couple hundred and get every figure, you probably could. So that might actually be the cheaper route to go. Now the other pain in the ass about Mythic Legions is the fact that their availability. I do know this, and this is a main reason why I wanted to talk about this for a second. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm just ranting here.
No, go for it. Go for it.
But I just want to put the information out there. This way everyone can get their hands on these guys. Because everyone, I mean, even if you just buy one of these or two, you're going to love them. And it's going to be like it's going to be like plastic crack. You're going to want more of these guys, I'm telling you. Even if you're not into goblins and knights and that sort of thing, and I've never been really high on that kind of stuff. I was never a big Lord of the Rings guy, but when I got these in my hand, telling you, my perspective changed instantly. And these are fantastic. I never got into Motu, and but these guys, I'm loving it. I also picked up this weapons pack, which is actually pretty cool.
Look at the detail on those. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's not like, okay, it's a gray sword and they just slop some paint on it. I mean, there's painting, there's shading there. The two swords are different. It's not the same sword, just painted two different colors.
Exactly. And actually, this sword right here, I'll take it out. This sword right here is actually this guy's sword right here. And this is Gorgo, by the way. He's like the big bad of the, and they actually have their own comic coming out too. It's an art book comic, explaining the backstory and everything. But this is actually his sword. So not only are you getting options here, and obviously you can put this sword with anyone, but the characters have backstories. They have their own personal items. Like, you're getting a lot with these guys, a lot more than the majority of a $20 figure. And granted, you should, because you're spending $35, but you're getting high quality here. And you're getting the Four Horsemen quality. So we all know how the Four Horsemen are. But that's the other cool part to this. Next, I have also... So this is Attila. Hey, Mo. I have no idea. I don't know. What was that? Something fell. It's all right. Say hi to Mo.
Hello.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Oh, you don't mean me to say hi, everyone.
Yes. So this is Vorgus Vamilius. This is actually a blood armor, and it's actually, there's a whole backstory to it. I'll get to it in the review, but I don't want to spend too much of these guys because I want to, I want Rob to show us what he got too. But this is actually an empty armor that's actually, what was it? Gifted from the devil to a guy that sold his soul to the devil, and then the armor consumed him, and now it's just a bloodthirsty armor that goes around killing people, and it's made of all blood. So that's pretty much the the backstory for Vorgus Familius. Attila,
like my kind of guy.
Yeah, Attila. If you look at his helmet, what does that remind you of?
It looks like a lion.
Yeah, but what does it remind you of? Does it remind you of the movie Gladiator?
Oh yeah.
Yes. So that's pretty dope. I mean, you can't get a face sculpt like this anywhere else. These are just so dope. I love this line. It's fantastic. And then finally, the last one that I have is actually a Minotaur, and he's pretty awesome looking. He actually has hooves for feet. Cool. So
okay, not to sound weird, but did they give him an actual hairy chest?
Yeah. No, they shaded it. They shaded him. He's actually got a darker skin tone.
Oh, okay. There's a little bit of a glare. I mean, I was going to give him a high five for that, but that still looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, if you go to Store Horseman, they're not going to have anything up right now, so I wouldn't even waste your time doing it. But they are going to have another Kickstarter starting in October if you guys are interested. And if you're not, that's cool too. But they are, just so the information's out there, the other Kickstarter is going to start in October. I think sometime in October, whether it's early or late, I don't know. But go to their Kickstarter and just I would double check and see what dates they have, because they'll give you updates on the Kickstarter itself. So that'll be it. What's that? What are you doing? What are you looking for?
My laundry's in the other room.
Yeah, get Rob's laundry too. Well,
that was the mental. Shut up.
Yes, yeah, that was the be quiet. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all I have. That's my whole spiel.
How am I supposed to follow that up? It's like I bought a Lego figure, and I mean, his head comes off. It's interchangeable.
It is. You can take the arms and the legs off too.
Yeah. They're about that big. Just a couple things that I got here. Let me see if I can do. I can do that. I can switch it. So this one I got for a guy, and I watch his YouTube channels. Picked this up for a guy called ODCDATSME.
Who's he?
I don't know. It's some guy. He collects mythical warriors. I don't know.
What a loser.
What a loser. Minotaurs and bloodthirsty armor.
What are those?
Yeah.
What's that?
But people have been falling all over themselves for this. And I thought, all right, the Falcon and Winter Soldier are probably going to be hard to find. I'm finding them everywhere. Every Walmart I go to, they have the standees. Unfortunately, these could become peg warmers. So if you're having to spend a lot of money, just don't go to another. If you have availability to go to like a couple different Walmarts, check them out, because I'm finding them all over. But pick this up got one for myself that I don't know if I've uploaded. I've shot a lot of stuff recently, but I'm not uploading anything. I think I got 25 videos that I've completed that I haven't uploaded because I'm a slacker. But cool. The wingspan on this guy is just huge. So
it is. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. I'm not trying to be a bandwagon guy. I don't buy a lot of Marvel Legends, but I got this guy, Deadpool.
Did you find him? Did you find him in store?
I found him in store. Yeah, he's on the shelf.
Wow, there's a lot of jealous people right now.
Yeah, and this, I mean, I like the Deadpool character enough to be dangerous, and I did like the movie, and it wasn't like, well, I saw the movie, I'm a Deadpool fan. I thought, if I could find a Deadpool figure, I'd like to pick him up. This is the last figure I'm probably going to pick up from the line. I do have Wolverine. I have Iceman. I really like Iceman, but
shit, you almost got the whole wave. You might as well get the rest and get Juggernaut.
Yeah, I know. Don't.
The ones the hard ones to find you already got. So
I know. So I think if I wait, and some people may hear me talk about it on my channel. I got this at a store called Meijer, Meijer. It's basically like Walmart. We have them all over Ohio, Indiana, kind of in our little region. So Walmart's primary colors are blue, Meijer's is red. So it's basically the same store. Anyway, I picked this guy up today, the Mutant Leader. I'm determined kind of now, like Stu, I'm going to build Doomsday. This is like the only second Build-A-Figure. No, I take it back. Apache Chief and Bane are the only two Build-A-Figures that I ever got from.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was only buying individual characters. I wasn't buying waves. So I have tons of arms and legs and heads. I could probably build my own character, but
yeah.
I only need a couple of them. So I found these at my Amish Walmart. And there is a horse and buggy hitch outside of our Walmart that I saw 3 Amish people in today at Walmart. It was kind of weird. And I picked one up for Stu a while back, and I saw Doomed Superman, so I got this for me not that long ago. So I'm slowly getting close to completing Doomsday. I've still got a little ways to go yet, but
you didn't get the Matty Collector Doomsday, did you?
No, I didn't, and I was like, because I think initially when that went up, wasn't it like
50 bucks?
$50.
It was 45, and then it was like 55 after shipping.
Yeah, and I was like, I like Doomsday, I like Superman, but I didn't think I liked him $50 Superman. But with getting Carrie Kelly and Batman, and there was a third, I think, that I got for that $5 that was floating around Walmart, I was like, all right, cool. I've got 2 or 3 of them. So even if I have to pay full price for the other 3, that's a pretty good deal. So, then Doomsday is only going to be about $30 approximately to complete. So that's not too bad. And I didn't care if it was New 52, Doomsday, whatever. I thought it'd be cool to have a Doomsday, in my shelf somewhere. So
now you're going to have one. So there you go.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. I feel bad. I hope Stu can complete Doomsday. I've got a couple figures to send him, but I would feel guilty if I complete Doomsday first before he does. He'll be like, you son of a... the last 2 things I got, mine are all rest of Batman related. I just shot the review for this guy today. The Endgame Joker. This is probably one of my favorite head sculpts. You can't really...
good. That designer series is awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love his designer series. But it's from the comic, whatever, he's got his face all chewed here, and you can see inside of the ear cavity. It's pretty disgusting.
That's awesome.
So it comes with alternate head. I've got the other one off to the side, and then this one, I love this figure. The more I'm looking at it, is the tactical or survival suit.
Yeah.
I mean, this is real rope here. It's got a real hook that goes here.
That just dropped too.
This just dropped, yeah, within 2 weeks ago. I got this on Batman Day, so that was that and the Joker were my Batman Day finds. You can't see it really well, but I got the Robin and Harley Quinn statue.
How are the legs? Are the legs real loose on that Batman?
No, they're really tight. They got that little where he can do a kind of sort of a splits, but the legs are tight. He has no wobbly issues. He stands perfectly straight. His stance is a little bit bigger. That's my only complaint about it is the legs. I think probably should have been in a little bit, but he looks kind of badass, just standing all buffed. But what a cool figure! So that is
good.
Those are my pickups.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that Batman's dope. I canceled the pre-order. What was it? I think about a month ago, and I was like, I'm done with DC collectibles. I can't do it anymore. I'm actually considering selling all of my DC collectibles.
Are you really? Yeah. It's been still my favorite line. It's been plagued with some problems. I'm not got a blind eye to it, but one figure away from completing the Arkham Knight series. They canceled. Disappointed that they canceled the 3-pack with the Arkham Guards and then another Batman. That would have been mine. For whatever reason, they canceled that one. They canceled Poison Ivy. And
really? Her too? Wow.
Yeah, they canceled Poison Ivy. The last remaining one is the Batgirl Oracle 2-pack.
Well, I must not be selling.
Yeah, I think it's like Arkham Knight has been out now for 2 years. So
I can't believe it's been 2 years already. That's crazy.
Yeah, 2 years. So yeah. So it'll be nice that I can say I'm finished. I will have all the figures in the line. I love all of them, but I'm kind of like with you. I'll be ready to put a pin in it and say, okay, it's cool. I'm done. And then I've been saying it forever. You guys make fun of me, but I think I'll probably just be trying to really stick to just Robin stuff and get better quality Robin stuff. Maybe get like a Prime 1 statue that, save up the money to get something that expensive rather than spend $20 here, $20 here, $20 here. And I got a lot of figures to show for it, but I want some really cool pieces, especially with getting the first Hot Toys Batman coming soon. I can't wait for that thing. It's supposed to. Here's a funny story about the Hot Toys Batman. I ordered it, New Year's Day of this year. Wow, 2016, before the movie came out. After, if you watched my Play Arts review, which he's out of reach, DC sent me the wrong thing because they didn't have him in house. Yada yada, whatever. It's a long drawn out story. If you want to hear it, watch my review. But I found out I am second in line for the figure. So when that pre-order went up,
oh, that's good.
Somebody else, was the first order, and I've got second. He's like, your box number will read 002.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I thought that's pretty cool. But
should have been like, I should have got one.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, the other thing I think is really funny, they took 80 pre-orders, DC Collectibles, so I could be dropping a bombshell for somebody. So if you pre-ordered from DC Collectibles Hot Toys Batman, they are only receiving 18. They took 80 pre-orders, and they're only getting 18.
Why?
And he said it's just due to demand. They put all those orders out there, and if DC Collectibles was late getting their orders too, because they were taking them in batches. Okay, here's the first 10.
People are going to get screwed out of their figure.
Yeah, so they said they'll be getting full refunds. He's like,
no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I'm sorry to be dropping the bombshell. So that's the big news. And because I've been calling them every so often, because the long and the short of the story is, because they sent me a Play Arts figure, my order was closed, so I had to call them back to reopen it and say, hey, you sent me the wrong figure, yada yada. So I had to reopen my order. So every couple weeks I call just to make sure the order's there, and they send an email. So I got a chance to talk to the same guy, Jamani. Now I'm getting his name wrong. Anyway, but I've been talking to him enough that he told me this a week ago about the pre-orders. So 18, folks. Hopefully you're not number 19, because you're not going to be happy.
There's going to be a lot of pissed off people.
Yeah.
Swearing. And what do you mean it's canceled? What? I paid you.
Yeah. Well, and with DC, they're not going to, quote unquote, they're not going to charge you till the figure ships. The only reason I got charged is because they shipped the wrong thing. So
yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah.
You might have been 19, bro.
Yeah. Oh, what I would have climbed through the phone and choked somebody in Bangladesh. I don't know.
See, this is why you don't order from DC Collectibles. Order from Sideshow, and you'll get guaranteed your figure.
Yeah, that'll probably be the last time. That's enough hoops. I mean, if I was just ordering like this guy from DC Collectibles, I'd have done that. But getting a premium type of a figure like that, I'll go to Sideshow.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually I was gonna wait till Monday to do this unboxing, but I'll just let everyone know. You know what? Screw it. I'll do a separate unboxing for what's coming on Monday. I won't even say what it is. You know what it is, because
I do. I'll shut up.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
But I also have my Sideshow Collectibles. I got my confirmation. My Sideshow Collectibles Darth Maul is on the way. Thank God, finally. I've been waiting over a year for this figure.
Has it been that long?
It's been over a year. I pre-ordered it the date it went up. So I better be issued number 1 for that thing.
Dude, somebody's 19th. I don't want to say it.
Oh, no, they do that. I'll kill them. I'll drive there, and I'll get my Darth Maul.
Hop in the car, Rob. We're going.
Yeah.
Don't ask when I say dig a hole.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be cool. It's been so long since I've seen what that figure looks like. Is it without the cloak? Is it just him, kind of like in the final duel?
It's the Naboo duel. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's the one I wanted. This is the better version. There was a previous version. It was like the I guess you consider it the ultimate version that came out a few years ago. I think it was like 2013 or 2012.
Yeah.
That came out and had the robe. His head looked weird, and I'm kind of glad I passed on that one when I did. But I was also kicking myself. I almost actually bought that figure a year ago. Before I heard about this pre-order, and then I was like, the one that's about to come out now looks 10 times better, even though it doesn't have I think it doesn't have his little probe droid, and it also doesn't have his cloak. So he's just basically the Naboo dual scene, and that's it. There's also a Ultimates, or I shouldn't say Ultimate. There's also I'm so stuck on NECA right now with their Ultimates. There's also a premium format figure for Darth Maul, and I think it's like $500, which is fucking crazy. And I'm not even sure. I'll actually, you know what? I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up here, just so you guys can all see the difference, because I think it's only a couple hands.
Really?
That's it. I think that's it. I think that's the only difference between the two. I'll actually go to screen share real quick. There we go. Oops. Okay, sorry. Get that out of the way.
Window in a window in a window.
In a window in a window. Okay, here we go. What am I doing? There we go. There is a premium format figure, which is...
Did I see a Death Trooper up there? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, right here. There's the Specialist Death Trooper.
Yes.
I'll actually, you know what? Let's take a look at some of these. Oh, my God. This is fucking beautiful.
Why? We shouldn't be showing me this stuff. I got to go into the other room and go...
A lot of people don't like the helmet. I'm like, what's wrong with it?
It looks cool.
It differentiates between the troopers. What's wrong with it? Yeah, I don't.
The only thing I've heard people say they don't like the green.
I like it. I like it. I think it looks good.
It looks menacing. I think on screen, it's gonna look badass.
Yeah. But this one doesn't have the green, so you have you pick your poison there. So but this is the premium format. See now. Yeah. I'll go to the Darth Maul that I'm getting, which is the cheaper one, because I'm not spending $500 on a figure.
Isn't that still a hard pill to swallow? Like when you make the jump to
yeah, it is
a $200 figure, and then you go, I ain't paying $500.
No, I can't do it. This is the damaged lightsaber where it gets cut in half by Obi.
Oh yeah.
Look at that head sculpt. My lord. It looks fucking amazing. I can't wait to get this figure in hand. I just can't wait. It looks just absolutely fantastic. Okay, so this is the one that I'm getting. This is basically... Oh, my God, that fucking head sculpt. Look at the horns.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The things they can do. Look at the boots. Yeah.
So awesome. So this is everything that he comes with. It's not much, but it's what I want. It's all I need. But he also does come with the damage. If you pre-ordered it, I think at the right time, you got this as an exclusive part. I think the damaged saber.
Oh yeah,
single.
But what other accessories is he going to come with? Because in that scene where that character is based off of, he didn't have anything else. He
didn't have anything else, so there's no need. Now here's the premium. The premium figure. I don't think he comes with anything that different. I think maybe he looks exactly the same.
Is it maybe the cloth?
Oh, I think the goods are a little bit better. Like the gloves on him look a little bit better. They look a little bit more sleek. The robe looks a little bit better too. Yeah, so
But still, I mean.
Oh wait, this might actually just be a statue. That's why it's a premium format. Never mind. That's why it's a statue. Okay, makes sense. Okay, never mind.
All right.
I'm confusing people. God damn it! This is not actually a posable figure then. The other one that I got this is just basically a premium statue. So
Come with
sorry.
the apple?
I wish. Should. Pay $500 for it. It better come with a goddamn apple.
Better get a basket of fruit.
Better come with some guacamole and some chips too. Shit.
That sounds good.
I know.
Right now, why'd you say that at 11 o'clock?
If you guys want to check out, here, I'll just show you the. Hold on. You can go to, if you are interested in Mythic Legions, just go to mythiclegions.com. If you want to check out, they have a forum there. They have characters, all the backstories on all the characters. Just click on each one of these, and they'll tell you a little bit of a summary about who they are and what they're all about. Here's the Kickstarter for them, which is pretty awesome. Here's the comic book. They just released this on the 21st, that the comic book is shipping, which is fantastic. This is actually still available, so if you want to go on their store and pick up the comic book, you can. Yeah, Mythic Legions 1.5 has shipped. They actually have these huge fucking trolls, bro. It's amazing.
Now, is this totally Four Horsemen? Like they broke off on their own? They're not sculpting for Mattel or?
Nope. Yeah, this is all them. This is all them.
Oh,
This is their baby.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's pretty awesome. Check it out. I'm sure most people at this point have probably heard it for the most part. Yeah, I just want to get the information out there. There's the Cowboys that I sent you guys the link for the other day. Remember those was it the novel Dime Legends?
Yeah.
3 3/4 inch Cowboys. Awesome. I was actually just watching Quigley Down Under today, and it's one of my favorite.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that movie. But they actually have a Quigley action figure, and you know what? I'll screen share it really quick. Really quick. I promise it'll be really quick.
Quick like bunny.
Quick like bunny. Yes. Oops. It might be Dime Novel. Oops. Yep, here they are.
Oh, yeah.
They are coming. The Kickstarter starts October 1st. I can't wait. Look, that's basically Wyatt Earp right there.
Wyatt Earp, yeah.
No!
You tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me.
I love it. It's so awesome. But they have a plethora of others. You can also create your own cowboy. It's just like Mythic Legions, except 3 3/4 inch. That's. I think this is trying to be Django right here. This is pretty much Django.
Okay.
Right here. If it's not, let me know in the comments below if I have shit confused. But here's the sheriff from Tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
The cowardly sheriff. The bartender that comes with a big barrel of beer and a beer mug.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I can't remember. I think this is from Tombstone as well. It's one of the big bads. It's not Billy.
Yeah, my name's escaping me.
Oh, it's who played him? I can't remember. Scott. I think Scott Lang played him.
Oh, I'm IMDbing it right now while you're looking at that.
Yeah, Scott Lang played his character. God, I love Tombstone. It's such a good movie. It's so quotable, and I'm your Huckleberry. So good. But these are absolutely fantastic. There's actually
Ike,
here's a website.
Ike Clanton.
Ike, the
Yeah.
Clanton clan.
The Clanton. Why couldn't I not remember that?
Or Clanton clan. That's
Clan.
clan.
Yeah.
Why did I say clang? What
Clang.
the hell does that mean? Clang. Clang. It's like a sound that something.
You're making me want to watch Tombstone now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
And eat guacamole.
Mythic Legion's been. I've been on a friggin' Conan the Barbarian marathon the last week and a half. I'm so excited to finally find these. But yeah, I mean, these are made by a company that's called Chicken Fried Toys. So funny. Awesome.
I mean, for 3 3/4, I know that's their prototype, but it looks pretty darn good for 3 3/4.
Yeah, but look at all the detail. Look at all the folds, the wrinkles in here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the belt, nicely sculpted and molded in there.
The chain.
And the chain. I mean, it looks really good. And these are probably going to have the same. These are actually they've been confirmed to have the same points of articulation that Marauders has. So if you were questioning that, they will. So he'll be able to two-hand that shotgun perfectly. I have heard some rumors that they're going to try and do like buildings and stuff like that, so you can maybe build a town down the road if the Kickstarter does well. But they have a bunch of they have a Badlands Vigilante.
I was just reading that. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a ton of different stuff. A ton of different characters for you to choose from, and you can create your own character if you want, just like Marauders does. So if you're familiar with them and you're a G.I. Joe fan and you want something a little bit different, you want some cowboys, there's your cowboys right there. Or maybe you want to make a G.I. Joe that's kind of cowboy-based, you know? You could go that route too. So you could have Wild Bill's cousin or something. But, yeah, I mean, Kickstarter's looking really good. Like I said, October's going to be a busy month for Kickstarter with Mythic Legions giving a 1.75 Kickstarter. And then they're going to have their 2.0 with brand new figures, including females, coming up in the 2.0.
I was just going to ask if they were going to do any females in Milan.
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can actually find some photos. They did release photos in San Diego Comic-Con. Or actually, there's some videos, so if you want to check out Pixel Dan's channel, you can. He showed a bunch of them. I can't type. But here's a couple of the Mythic Legion females right here, as you can see.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they look fucking beautiful. Look at that. There's elves. They're going to finally give us elves. They're going to continue with the the vampires and the orcs and stuff like that. But look at how beautiful this. Look at that face sculpt. My God. My friggin' God. Here's some more. And these are all females right here. This is all. I think this elf might actually be a male. Looks a little skinny, but I think I'm pretty sure it's a male with long hair. But yeah, these. Oh, that's from the other Kickstarter. But females are coming, especially female knights.
That's what he said.
So, yeah. And this is actually that's
sorry. What am I, 14? Sorry.
But this figure right here is actually Pixis. Now I'm pretty sure you know what the fuck this is about. Pixis, Pixel Dan. They actually named
That's Mythic.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. Which I don't really care for, but
that's the one figure ODC is not buying.
I probably will pass on that one, but but there's Sir Ignatius right here. This is pretty. Oh no, that's not. Yeah, that's Sir Ignatius, I think. Oh no, it's not. That's Sir. What the hell is his name? Starts with a V. Valgard or something. I think. I think it's like Valgard. They're all over here somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, so Kickstarter 1.75 is probably going to happen in October or November. At the very latest, I think they said November. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, even if you guys just get, like I said, you get one of these figures in your hands, and you're gonna want more. I'm telling you, you're gonna want more. The articulation is right there with Motu, better than Motu. It's actually better. I'd say it's on par with Marvel Legends, maybe better. But these are dope. Get your hands on some. Do it. Look at that. It looks so awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I don't have anything else. Rob?
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm all tapped out.
I'm all tapped out. I did have my first encounter with a Rogue One figure. I shouldn't say figure. It was like, you can probably see Big Batman down here off to the side. One of the big figs, not the 31-inch that this guy is, but the 12 or whatever it is. They had a Death Trooper on the shelf, and I forget the robot's name. I feel so bad. Anyway, so I just went around the corner, heard a sales associate at Walmart, just stocking shelves in like the girl toy aisle. So I played dumb. I said, "Oh, hey, do you have any new Star Wars figures out?" I said, "I see you got a couple." And he's like, "No, they're not supposed to be out yet." I said, "Well, you got a Death Trooper on your shelf." He's like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, no, why would I come around the corner and ask? He's like, "Those aren't even supposed to be on our store shelves yet." He's like, "I've told my sales associates 3 times not to put those out." So of course he comes around the side and he goes to scan it. He's like, "Nope, this shouldn't be out yet." So some people out there are finding Rogue One figures, the unmasked Kylo Ren, and
so you should have just snatched it and try to.
Well, I guess depending on how the Walmarts are working, some places you can get away with getting it.
Depends on your sales associate.
Sales associate, yeah. What some people are doing, which I think is kind of crafty, and I would have done it had I seen a 6-inch figure there, is they're taking a Force Awakens figure up to the register and making sure that one gets scanned first. And either when the second one gets scanned, it won't come up, and they'll say, "Oh, it's supposed to be the same price as that one." And then after it gets scanned, they go, "Oh, you know what? I don't want that first one. I'll just take this one." And then there you go.
Yep. Boom. Got it. Boom. I've also heard people swapping figures out of package.
That I am seeing that. So
they're taking them out of the Rogue One. Like, how much time do you have on your hands to be thinking this shit up? They're taking them out of the Rogue One package and putting them in the Force Awakens packages and walking out.
I'm not condoning it at
Why
all. But what
can't you wait a week? Can't you just wait a week? Good Lord. These are going to be a dime a dozen. It's going to be just like Captain Phasma. Watch.
Oh yeah. I am no longer going to get excited like, I got to get one now. You know what? I'm going to find it because look how many Captain Phasmas are. I mean, I love the Captain Phasma figure. Do not get me wrong. But you and me and everybody, we were falling all over ourselves to try and get a Captain Phasma. And Flame Troopers. I saw 6 Flame Troopers today, that are out there.
Yep.
But I think these figures they're gonna be out there for a while. But the things that are really funny that I shouldn't be laughing at on like Marvel Legends groups or, the DC figures is somebody having like putting the Joker inside of an Iron Man box.
That's messed up.
And taking it back to Walmart and getting their money back, and then it goes on a store shelf, which I know you said before that, with working at Toys R Us for the little time that you did, that you kind of prided yourself in knowing the product that's there, but somebody's just returning it to the shelf and, hey, it's a superhero. But what makes me not mad or kind of funny at the same time is to see a picture of Iron Man on the package and to tell that it's clearly not the picture of the thing that's returned. That's just somebody scanning it, giving your money back, and
they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care. They're there to make money or get their paycheck, and they don't care. That's part of the problem. Like, if I would have, like, I actually told the people that I was working with, I was like, be careful about the action figure swappers. They're going to try and bring you guys. And I told them, I said, they're going to try and bring you a figure that's got a totally different, a package with a totally different figure in it. Pay attention to what it says right here, and if you know the character enough. But I mean, that's a problem. People don't know the characters. They don't know because they don't have experts. They don't have people. They don't have collectors like us that know these things. You know, that's the problem. Is that I remember when I was a kid, they actually had they had different sections, like even at Target, or if they had like back when I was a kid, Hills. Hills, okay.
I love Hills. I love Hills. Hills.
Hills back in the day. Or Golden Circle, I think it was.
Wow.
Golden Circle? Yeah. They actually had people's departments, and they had one person that knew everything about that department. Mm-hmm. And if I asked them for a Jax WWE figure back in 1996, they would bring me right to it. And they would not only bring me to it, they would tell me, okay, so this is what you shouldn't do with the figure, because you know what I mean? And like, there was actually people that knew this shit back then. I'm like, now everyone's just like, oh. Like, I get people where I ask them for a figure, and I'll be like, I think you might have it in the back. Could you go check? They don't even want to go check the back.
No.
One guy walked into the back and walked right out and said, no, we don't have it. I go, are you being a dick? Are you trying? I said that right to his face. I go, are you being a dick? Because you walked in and walked right out. There's no way you could have checked it. Can I have your manager, please? And like, I don't want to be that guy that goes nuts over a figure. But don't be a fucking asshole. You know, don't walk in and walk out like I'm gonna just be like, okay, I'll take it up the hiney and walk away. No, so I made him go get the manager, and then what ended up happening?
They found it.
There was a fucking case there. Do you know what case that was? That was the Django. Remember when I got the Django wave?
Oh, yeah.
And I grabbed you a Django and
yeah.
That was the Django wave when that guy did that at Walmart. Because people don't give a shit. They don't want to be bothered. It's like, you're at work. Well, how can you not be bothered?
It's your job.
Your job. How long is it going to take you? You get paid by the hour anyway. It's not like your salary. I'm wasting your time.
If nothing else, I sent you on a scavenger hunt to stop you from doing your job. That you can then say, a customer asked me to do this.
Yes. It's ass backwards logic and thinking. So.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I hate knowing more than the place I'm going in to buy. And I'm not trying to sound egotistical or stupid, but you know, we're all on our iPads or phones and computers, and we're looking at stuff. People are taking pictures of like, hey, here's what the display case looks like. So when I go to a store and say, hey, I'm looking for the Civil War figures, they're like, Civil War. I'm like, all right, maybe you haven't seen the movie. It's like, it's Marvel Legends, Iron Man, Captain America. Oh yeah, we have some on the pegs. Like, no, they're not going to be on the pegs. It's going to be, I'm like, it's an end cap. It's about this long. It's about this high. It's got 3 sides. I can describe what this thing looks back. I was like, it'll be in a big cardboard box about this big. No, we don't have anything back there. Really? You don't have anything back there? I thought, you know what? I'm going to wait till the next shift. I went back there. Boom, there sits that thing. I'm like, it was back there. You just didn't want to go back and go do it.
You just didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit. So that's the problem of having to deal with numbskulls that don't give a shit about their job or want to do anything. They want to do the bare minimum, and they wonder why they don't get paid a lot. But anyway, that's a different topic for a different time. I don't want to get into that. The workforce of America fucking rant.
Yeah. Let me tell you about gas prices.
Yeah, right. Let me tell you about politics. Right?
Let's not do that.
Yeah, I can't wait to get these Mythic Legions out of package. It's gonna be. I can't wait. Mythical. It'll be of mythic proportions. But yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. Atlas the Conqueror is here.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. You have anything else to add, Rob?
One last thing I was going to ask you right before when we were deciding that we were going to do this. Have you, and I said I was downloading Star Wars Battlefront. I broke down. I knew if I waited long enough and my PlayStation Plus account, like, you need to renew your PlayStation, or do you know your PlayStation Plus account? I was going to let it lapse and spent the $17. So I hit it at the right time that the Battlefront is now down 30% because 2 DLCs are already out. There's only 2 left. So have you played the Death Star map at all yet? It looks absolutely. I haven't played it, but I've watched enough demos. It looks amazing.
I've seen what was it? Massive. This guy named Massive. He does a lot of Battlefront live streams, so I checked his out just to see how it looks, and I just haven't had time to play it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But if you download it, we should play.
Yeah,
we should do it.
It's probably done now because I started it before we did this.
Oh yeah, it probably shouldn't take that long. I think mine downloaded within like an hour.
Yeah,
if that.
And I hadn't turned on the PlayStation in 3 or 4 weeks, almost a month actually.
Oh, so you got bombarded with.
I got bombarded, so I went to town, had lunch with the wife, and came back. So it had updated all this Battlefront content. So when I bought the DLC, it was like it instantly jumped to like 80%. And then probably download the last little bit because of the season pass. So I probably already had half of it already.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But no,
did you get? Wait, you already had what?
I had. No, I hadn't Cloud City. All I had was the very first one.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, and I've been playing that quite a bit. Anytime I fire it up, that's the map I go to. I'll go to like the 40 on 40 every now and then, but then I always go back, do Jabba's Palace and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, I'm always better at close quarters combat, so that's why I like that first.
At first, DLC. I thought, it's gonna be close quarter. I don't know, but I love hiding around and going through the back door places. Like once the map finally opens up long enough, it's like I'm just gonna jetpack over the top where the bad guys are and see how long I last. And I end up getting killed. I got shot out of the air one day, and I just like zipped, and I hit the transport. I just laughed so hard.
There's a couple times where I jetpacked on top of the transport, and as the map ends, you see your character just fall right off. It's funny as hell. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, we definitely gotta link up and play some Battlefront because I haven't played it. I haven't played Death Star yet, neither of you. So
no, it'd be fun to do it together.
We should do that. We should live stream that shit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We should. So if you're free, I got nothing to do tomorrow. So if you're free,
I do have a gig tomorrow, but my wife's going to a wedding, so when I get back, when I get back, I'll be sitting in front of a TV.
All right.
So.
Yeah, hit me up on Messenger or whatever, and we'll link up. We'll do it.
Hey, thanks for having me on your channel, dude. It's been a lot of
fun. Yeah, no, thanks for joining me. It was awesome. Got to see all this fun shit with all the other shit I have to review now.
Yeah, now I get to play with my crappy superheroes, and you got mythical figures.
Go get one, man. Wait for the Kickstarter to start up. Grab one. I'm telling you, even if you just get like one of the base ones, or just get, at least do yourself a favor and get yourself.
I feel like you almost need two, so that way, if you wanted to customize, you kind of could.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just get like Attila, I think you'll really like Attila.
Yeah, that looks cool.
He's awesome. He's the younger brother of Atlas, which is my favorite of the two. But there's
like Attila.
Yeah, Attila's dope, man. He's awesome. He is the king of Leo. He is Attila Leoser, and I think he's the king of
Zamunda,
Leodosius or some shit. I think everything is like Leo for lion.
Oh, okay. If anybody in the comment gets the Zamunda reference.
Zamunda. Yeah, Leodosius, I think. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. Whatever. But you get my point.
Yeah. It's a lion. What else do you need?
But what's it? Was it Corn Boy? And if you're wondering who the hell Corn Boy is, he's one of the Four Horsemen. That's like his nickname. Corn Boy actually said that Mr. Atlas, the Conqueror here, they were talking about mounts and stuff like that for like, are we going to get horses? Are we going to get this? They actually said that he actually, what was it? Atlas actually has his own mount, and it's actually a fucking bear. He rides around in a bear because that's his clan. That's his clan animal.
Okay.
So he's going to come eventually down the line if if this line does well. that we're going to get a fucking bear for him to ride around in, which is amazing, by the way.
Wow.
So that might happen. Hopefully it does. I know they're shipping the trolls soon. They had these 2 huge trolls. I think they're actually larger than, let me put this in perspective, the new 52, or actually Solomon Grundy, the big Arkham.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Bigger than him. So, and they ran about $100 each. So, but I mean, what you're getting is
it's not bad.
Not bad for what I almost paid $100 for Solomon Grundy. So,
Dark Side. Where the heck's he at? He was 85. So
it's not bad. That's what I paid for Dark Side too. I paid 85. So
yeah,
it's not that bad when you really think about it.
No.
2 fucking huge ass trolls. Fucking amazing. And the trolls can actually fit these guys in their palms, and they look like little teeny people. They looks like I'm holding a little figure in my hand. Like, that's how big the trolls are. They're probably about this. I don't know. This isn't really good scale right here.
About where my hands are out of screen. It's about that.
But they're large and in charge. So maybe those will be up for pre-order again. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I missed out on the pre-order form, unfortunately, but hopefully down the line, maybe something will happen. Maybe they'll reissue them. But like I said, Kickstarter 1.75 this month, or possibly towards the end of this month. Hopefully, beginning of the month. But keep checking Kickstarter for the updates. But that's pretty much it for me. I don't have anything else left to say.
I'm out.
That's it.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't repeat myself too much.
No, I only got bored 3 times, so you're good.
Oh, wow.
Thanks a lot, you jackass. Thanks, dude. It's always fun talking to you. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Everyone, stay tuned for all of these reviews. I'm going to try and get my Mythic Legions out first.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if I could pick one, do the
Attila?
lion.
Do Attila?
Yeah, do Attila.
I'll do Attila first.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do Attila first. Because Rob asked for it.
Sell me on it. Sell me on it.
I will. And you'll be spending a lot of money with it.
The next message you'll get will be like, "You son of a bitch.
You bastard.
You bastard.
Why you do this?
Why you do this to me?
Why you do this?"
No, it'll be from Ellen. Ellen will text message you.
Yeah,
you son of a bitch.
She'll send a picture of a box, an empty box. Like, why are you sending me a picture of an empty box? That's where your head's gonna be. Look what you've done. Oh boy, no, but all seriousness, yeah. So definitely check out Rob's. I can't talk. Rob's Rogues channel. He's got a lot of great reviews up, and he's got a great channel. He's been a good friend for years, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We might possibly do a live stream tomorrow between Rob and I.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so we'll probably do that. Maybe we'll do that on your channel since we did this long video on my channel.
Yeah, either or, I'm fine. We can just do a repeat. People that, all right, let's just do it on. Let's set it up. Let's do it on your channel. If people are watching this and they want to go, we've been talking about it, so they can just kind of see part 2 of you and I making funny sounds and saying stuff like, "Holy shit, I just got shot."
Yep. I'll probably have some beers in me, so I'll be, Just kidding. I don't know. I don't even know what that meant. What does that mean? I don't know. I'll probably have some beers tomorrow, so it'll be beer o'clock. So
I may even have some with you then during the live stream. How about that?
You friggin' better.
All right, fine. Let's do it.
All right, bro.
All
right. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. We'll be live streaming some Battlefront Death Star DLC. So if you guys are interested in that, thank you everyone for watching. I can't see who's watching, and I'm checking the chat. I don't know. Okay, no.
Your last, I checked your page early on, and we had 6 at one point.
Nah, that's okay.
That's good. It's late. People
it's good.
It's good.
It is late. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the live stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.